Websites only have 2 seconds to make an impression. If visitors feel confused, can't figuring out what you are offering, or don't find the design appealing, they are gone. They won't even bother scrolling. In fact, 57% of website visitors don't scroll, and 38% of people will stop engaging entirely if your site looks outdated or cluttered. Whether you are a founder showcasing your product or service, a designer creating for clients, or an entrepreneur aiming to elevate your online presence, this video is for you. Every business needs a website or a landing page that drives revenue on autopilot. In this video, I will share the blueprint for building high-converting landing pages. It's the same structure I have used to create websites that have turned thousands of visitors into customers. To build a website that delivers results, you need a framework, a structure that guides visitors step by step. Outside of your navigation bar and footer, here are the 8 must-have sections. Hero section, features and metrics, how it works, benefits, testimonials, pricing plans, FAQ, and call to action. You have probably seen them before, which is why they work. Familiarity makes navigation easy and keeps visitors engaged. Let's break them down. Before we dive into the hero section, let's talk about the navigation bar. You want to display your logo, linking back to the top of the page. It's a small detail, but it's essential for easy navigation. You also want to include links to the key sections of your sites, like features, pricing, or testimonials. This should be labeled clearly so visitors know exactly where each link will take them. And a standout call to action. So this is the most critical piece. Whether it's sign up, book a demo, or get started, your CTA should always be visible in the nav bar. Now let's talk about the most important part of your website, your hero section. This is the first impression visitors have. It's where they decide whether they stay around or leave. You've got about 2 seconds to grab their attention. So here is what works. A headline that gets straight to the point, be straightforward about what you offer, the core functionality, and the desired outcome. Keep it concise and impactful, making every word count. It should trigger curiosity. Then you want to have a sub-headline that explains who your product or service is for and how it solves a problem they care about. And a strong call to action. It should be the same as a navigation bar. So it was sign up, book a call, or learn more. Make it clear and unmissable. And a visual hook. Use clear images, videos, or graphics that show what you are offering. For SaaS products, skip the full interface and focus on a standout feature or simplified UI. Social proof is key. Include key clients, testimonials, or trust badges to instantly build credibility. And to reinforce this, add client's logo at the bottom of the section to provide an additional layer of trust. This combination of personal stories and recognizable brands creates a powerful approach to create confidence into your product or service. And layouts matters too. Whether you choose text and visual side by side or place them on top of each other, both can work. It just depends on your branding and product. After grabbing attention with your hero section, visitors will scroll and you want to provide tangible proof of your product's impact. Highlight the standout features. What makes your product unique or valuable? Pair these features with specific metrics or data that demonstrate success. Numbers speaks louder than words and can make your claim more compelling. And for the layout, 3 thumbnails or items with icons or small text side by side works well. The goal is to quickly convey both what your product does and the value it already delivered. Now you want to show that it's easy to get these results. People appreciate simplicity, so breaking your process into 3 straightforward steps shows visitors exactly how easy it is to work with you. Speak directly to them, making it clear and approachable. And this needs to be customized for your product. So design this section with icons, badges, or simple graphics. Keep it concise. Your visitors should leave this section thinking, this is simple, I can do this. Now that visitors are engaged and understand what your product is and how it works, it's time to dive deeper and highlight the specific benefits it delivers. This section isn't just about features. It's about the transformation your product brings to your audience. Stick to 3 or 4 key points to keep it digestible, and a simple grid or a dynamic bento-style layout works well. All right, so let's talk about the power of testimonials. because nothing builds trust faster than hearing directly from happy clients. This is where you let the result speak for themselves. Use quotes that highlight specific and measurable outcome. Metrics are key here. They add weight and authenticity. When it comes to layout, keep it clean and easy to navigate. A carousel works well for an interactive feel, while grid lets you showcase multiple testimonials at once. The goal is to make it easy for visitors to see why people love what you are offering. And now that you have built trust through social proof from the hero section to this latest testimonial section, it's the perfect time to present your pricing plans. If you offer multiple packages, stick to 3 tiers. It's the sweet spots that's easy to process. 2 or 4 options can also work, but keep in mind, clarity is key. Use a clean pricing table with checklist to highlight differences, and the goal is to make the comparison easy and decision effortless. Now, some visitors might still have questions about the product. That's why you want an FAQ. FAQs are underrated but essential. They address common doubts and eliminate hesitation. Keep it to 5 to 7 questions max. Focus on what visitors need to know. And design this as a clean list or a drop-down. The goal is to reassure visitors and keep them moving towards conversion. We are getting towards the end of the page where you want to display a call to action section. Your site should have multiple CTAs, but this final one is the most important and the ultimate step for your visitor to take action. Highlight this CTA more than any other. When visitors reach the end, this should feel like the next logical step. And finally, the footer, it's your safety net. It's where the visitor look for your contact info, privacy policy, terms of use, or go back to specific section of your website. If you've made it this far, you've got the blueprint for building a high-converting website. And these 8 sections might seem simple, but that's exactly why they work. Turning visitors into customers isn't about overcomplicating creative flows. It's about strategy, familiarity, and making the experience effortless. There is plenty of room to make it your own, whether it's adding a carousel of images, videos, or a team section. But remember, this framework is just the starting point. From here, it's all about refining the copy, elevating the visual, strengthening your brand, and making sure that it works across all devices. If you found this video helpful, check out the resources in the description to get started on building a website that delivers real results.